Okay.
We were playing monkey in the middle of the back room.
Yeah, you're late.
Yeah, we are late.
What class did it for us?
Algebra 2.
Two. What a bunch of idiots. That class was so hard.
No. I'm just saying it's hard because it was hard.
Because I basically failed it.
Oh.
I didn't. I got a 10. I got a 90.
Okay, basically failed it, but I got it.
Yeah,
Because you
if I
failed
gra-
like half the test.
I did.
I remember half the year him being grounded because he failed a math test. Yeah,
Yeah,
at the
I
end of the
really
year,
was.
he still came out with a 90. I was so confused.
I have corrections.
I did not.
Keep these on my desk. Somewhere.
That's like clear.
That's a dumb idea. Do you see that desk?
True.
Should like keep
I'll
that.
You should like hand them to me. That is always the correct answer. Just tossing crap on my desk is never the right answer.
You might be right. I'm looking at the desk right now.
Keep these on my desk. Exactly what he said.
I liked that second lesson. That was fun.
Which one? I like the first one more. Second one.
The first one was a little bit annoying.
Second one was just like a little bit harder.
For one reason only. What? Because we had to graph stuff.
Well, but it wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't bad graphing, but it was still graphing.
We had to graph stuff on the second one too.
Not much.
It
Less.
wasn't as much, but we still had to graph.
And also a lot of it we just use our calculator.
You could use your calculator on the first one too.
Some. Not as much.
They're literally the same thing with different
it's like the
functions.
inverse,
They're like literally the same thing.
I just prefer the fact that the first
Number 2 is right there.
Oh yeah, I put it in the actual tab, but it's supposed to be in.
Whoa.
I forgot about
the
that.
first one didn't involve law.
Number 2, okay, that's what I did right. I righted that did.
Number 4 is that one.
I got that one right too. Those are even smaller graphs than I did. Tiny, tiny graphs.
Do, 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 do.
Well, so I can see what I did.
Number 6 is right there.
Wait,
What? Where? What?
Oh, I went too far. Sorry.
okay, good. I was like, oh no, I messed up already.
Yeah, you did. I did the wrong thing.
My neck just popped a very weird noise.
Okay.
Certainly. I mean, like,
Oh, that was annoying. That's fine.
I don't know how this tastes that good. I thought it would. It does.
Sincere sugar?
Yeah, of course.
Number 8 is right there.
Red Bull has sugar too.
Yeah, only one though.
Number 10 is right there.
That one right too. I'm on a roll.
I feel like this was easier than I really thought it was going to be.
Number 12 is right there.
Why did I say 3 units to the right?
I said 3 units to the right also. I
Oh.
also drew a different graph.
We might need to do that one.
Yeah, I also have a different graph than what this has.
Y'all may have read the wrong question. That's possible.
Number 12.
Because number 12 is definitely not 3 units to the right. That doesn't make no
Oh, I
sense.
definitely did number 11.
Oh, so did I.
That definitely is what happened.
And that's definitely 3 units down. So y'all even did 11 wrong. So good job.
Wait, what?
Number 14 is right there.
I got that right. Yeah.
Oh, I did that right too.
Number 16 is right there.
Oh, wait, what did I say?
I don't know what you did say.
Oh, I said stretched horizontally.
Compressed, because opposite. When it's horizontal, it goes opposite. And if you would have like graphed both of them with your thing, you could have seen that.
I said vertical, but I meant horizontal because I drew the graphs right.
Crazy.
Yeah, I
Crazy. see. Number 18 is that one.
No.
Reflected
Oh
X.
my word.
I actually got this right.
What? You got the easy one right? I can't believe that.
Reflected.
Because it'd be negative.
Number 20 is that guy right there. I won't worry about a picture, but there he is.
I know, I don't know on that one, so we're gonna do that one.
Number,
Well, no, that one makes sense because it's.
well, that one's pretty easy, but we can totally do it if you need us to. Number 22
I don't think I got this one right.
22. This one, I think
I wrote a very big number.
is
Fine number.
all of those things. Let's see. I guess I will have to go ahead and take a picture because we got all these charts.
Oh, I just did the first one, I guess. I didn't do it too
Yeah, you know, reading's hard.
Okay, I got
22
so
is that.
What? Oh, I was gonna 21.
okay, I do understand.
24 is that guy.
Yes, I did get this right. Okay.
All right, before we move to the next lesson, what questions do we have here?
Nothing. I mean, 20 maybe, but I don't think I really need it, but I might. I got
Well, we can look at it real quickly. It's pretty easy, but maybe you stroked out for a second drinking all that crap.
Wait, what was 22 again?
This is the first one I've had in 2 weeks, so it's not that bad at least.
I guess, if you say so.
Can you show 22?
I mean, Reese hasn't even.
Nah, I don't want to do that.
There was.
I'm busy.
Okay, I bet there were 2 cans in the back of your car.
Those were very old.
There was also a Dr. Pepper can, and I don't know when the last time I've seen you with a can of Dr. Pepper.
I don't really drink cans of Dr. Pepper. Because I'm going to a gas station to get a drink. I
You
get
get
it
it
at a fountain because it's cheap.
Also tastes better.
Except for from the Easy Mart. This
Yeah.
Easy Mart has horrific Dr. Pepper.
22.
And yes, I do know this by heart. It's
Well,
kind of sad.
Last bottle of water tastes the best.
Sometimes y'all say stuff that makes me worry about your sanity, but it's fine.
They have their mixture wrong. They don't have
My
enough
mixture
syrup.
is very wrong.
They don't have enough syrup and the amount of carbonated water.
Oh, that wasn't the one that made me worry about your sanity.
Which one?
What one?
Number 20.
The fact he has old cans of energy drinks in his car.
No, that's just lazy.
They're actually not in there anymore.
Oh, they're not?
I cleaned out my car the other day. Mostly. It's not finished. Because the vacuum man ran out of battery.
Just go to a gas station. Or not a gas station, a car wash.
My car wash.
Go to my car wash.
Okay,
At the,
what does it do? Hey, over here. What does it do?
it reflects and shifts which
Reflects vertically and goes up 4. So the normal one, f of x, is right here. Grand, glorious.
Is there a reflection just because it's negative?
Yes.
What are you asking?
Okay. Is there a reflection just because it's
Yeah,
negative?
because A is negative.
For some reason I didn't remember that on this problem.
And then the asymptote moves up 1, 2, 3, 4. And it reflects down. Easy peasy.
Okay, that does make sense. I don't know what I did wrong.
I don't either.
You probably forgot that A was a term.
No, I forgot that the negative makes things happen.
Did
So
you?
actually
I
do
thought
that.
you were like using your graphing calculator thing. You probably could have puzzled it out.
I didn't think he used his calculator.
Yeah, I actually didn't use my
Good
calculator.
job. You are best off on these lessons knowing like how it works. Even if you use your calculator to check it and get the table and whatever else,
Yeah.
you're better off like being like, oh yeah, this does this, you know, whatever else. That is definitely where your brain should be at. All right, next lesson. Logarithmic functions. Number 2 is 1. 4 is 1. 6 is 3. 8 is -2. 10 is 2. 12 is -14. 14 is approximately equal to 0.936. Excuse me. 16 is approximately equal to 6.88. 18 is approximately equal to 0.356. 20 is -12. 22 is 21. 24 is 3. 26 is 8.322. Did we go through 40? Yeah? Is that what we did? Does that sound accurate?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, dang it, Reese, I forgot. At the end of class, I was going to tell Miss Mary it's your birthday.
Number 28. Looks like that.
Oh, ooh. I drew the asymptote, but nothing else.
Wow, that's crazy.
I don't know why.
Somebody stroked off for a minute.
I think I did that on all these, I'm guessing.
Uh-oh, well, failure.
Because I thought that's what they looked like, but then,
What?
like, it's just the asymptote.
That don't make no sense. You didn't go back and look at nothing.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. Well, I hope you do more than that before the test. Okay. Okie smoky dokie. Number 30.
No. I used to say that in like CC.
Yes, I do.
And you were like, why do you say that? And I was like, because Sean says it.
What do I say? What are you blaming me for?
Okie smoky dokie. I started saying that like 2 years ago.
I see.
And then Reese was like, why are you saying that? And I was like, you don't understand.
Number 32.
Because that was the year before I started.
I do the asymptote.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you figure out more than that. Okay. Number 34.
The asymptotes on that were all the same.
Looks like that one.
Yes. I said 40 and I said 11. Yes.
36. Looks like that one. And just to be clear, the line you drew wasn't the asymptote, it's the reflection line. But anyway. 38. That guy. And finally, 40 is right there. What questions do we have on this lesson?
Well, can we do 26?
Sure. We could do 26. 25.
Wouldn't it be 56?
Oh, yeah, true. I thought you said 25. Once upon a time, I was 25. It's been a while. Someday, y'all might make it.
Hey, Reese made it a whole nother year today.
I'm not 17 today.
He's like old. He's 17.
While testing the speakers for a concert, an audio engineer notices the sound levels reached a relative intensity of 2.1 times 10 to the 8 watts per square meter. The equation D equals the log of I represents the loudness in decibels. D given the relative intensity. I, what is the level of loudness of this sound in decibels? Round to the nearest thousandth if necessary. Great. What? I don't understand. Okay, maybe I do understand. You just shoved the number in there.
That's what I thought I did, but I got 16.8.
Okay,
So I must have shoved numbers in the wrong place.
probably.
My history test again.
Log of
Such a stupid way to miss
2.1 times 10
I really hope you didn't print
to the 8th.
Yep.
So we're gonna learn or relearn about properties of logarithms today. So we're gonna kind of cheat ahead and utilize those to solve this thing.
Yay.
So much.
I like
What I did is I plugged it into my
You
calculator.
just shoved it in your calculator and you did something wrong. I know, we heard that already.
So what did I do wrong though? Oh, I know what I did wrong. I showed the base of log is 8.
Oh, well, there you go. Never do that. You change a base.
Oh, yes, I do remember that.
So that one shove in the calculator, and this one is 8. I don't know why I put an equals. We should put a plus.
It is, oh, I just cleaned it.
Probably going to be 0.322 if I had to guess based on the answer key.
Yeah, it's basically
0.322, so 8.322. Yeah, it says right on the nearest thousand. So not only is it basically right, it is exactly right. Okay, great. Any other questions from these lesson? Okay, let's do some more things. I predicted in my head, not in front of y'all, so I have no evidence, but my prediction is that we will get through 3.3, 3.4, and 3.5 today. We'll go over the homework on Tuesday and take a test on Thursday. That is my current prediction. Okay?
Not already.
That is my prediction for what is going to happen today and next week. We will see how we go. No, I will not tolerate stupid questions for the point of dragging it out. I will tolerate good questions. That's fine, but not dumb ones. Okay, so properties of logarithms. This is review. So the product property says if you have log base b of x, y, we can split this up. Now properties of logarithms go with, they correlate to properties of exponents, which we've already reviewed. Like if you have like bases multiplied, you add the exponents, right? Same idea here. We have like bases multiplied, and so we can add the exponents, right? And so this can turn into the log base b of x plus the log base b of y.
I have a question.
What?
Whenever we were doing for 26, it was 2.1. No, never mind. Take that back.
Okay.
I was thinking we were adding 8 and then we switched it to multiplication.
He just mathed it out in his head and it worked.
We did. We were using this property, or I was.
I thought we did it with multiplication.
Now, the quotient property is the same idea. If you have like bases divided, you subtract the exponents, right? So log base b of x over y equals the log base b of x minus the log base b of y. Easy peasy, right?
This is still 3-2, right?
This is 3.3.
Oh.
No, we finished 3.2. He's done and dusted.
Okay. Did you see how many homework problems we did?
The power property says, same idea. If you have a power to a power, you multiply those exponents. Same idea. If we have the log base b of x to the y, we can take and pull that exponent to the front and multiply. So this equals y times the log base b of x. Easy peasy. So,
Erase that bottom one bit.
don't tell me what to do. You can ask, but you can't be telling me what to do, bruh. That don't fly. It's literally on page 181, but you know, whatevs, bro. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, settle.
He doesn't know how to do his own research.
He doesn't know how to do his own research. Most people that say do your own research don't know how to do their own research. This is very true. It's half the problems with the internet these days. Dude, I did my own research. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You read 5 blog posts that agreed with you. You read the AI summary on Google.
You don't realize how much I love the AI.
You went and watched 12 people griping about stuff that don't know anything about stuff.
Are you hating on the AI Google summary?
No, it has nothing to do. No, AI Google summary is great. It's super useful tool. It's wonderful useful tool. I am hating on people that go into grocery stores and say, look at these chemicals. I don't know science at all, but this sounds scary. Anyway, moving on. Let's do another thing. So we are going to express this logarithm in terms of log 5 and log 3. We're going to take log 75 and we are going to express it in terms of log 5 and log 3 using properties of logarithms. So how can we turn 75 into 5s and 3s and those things?
2 log 5 plus log 3 could be that.
Don't try to get to the end yet.
No.
Just turn 75 into 5 and 3. 5 times 5 times 3. So 5 squared, right? 5 squared times 3. True beans.
I like beans.
Great. Now we can expand that, right, into 2 times the log of 5 plus the log of 3. Easy peasy.
In chemistry class, they were talking about dihydrogen monoxide.
Were they?
Yeah. And
Nice.
a couple of my classmates were like, ooh, that sounds terrifying. What does it do? And they were like, people can die from it.
That's like half the stuff on the periodic table, though.
You realize what dihydrogen monoxide is, right? Water.
Oh.
2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen.
Okay, let's do the same thing, but with this one. This is a little bit scarier, right? We're going to take the log of 5.4 and we're going to turn it into that. You should be writing this down. I will not wait for you. Good. Good job. Okay, so we need to turn that into log 5s and 3s. So we need to turn 5.4 into things with 5s and 3s. What can we do?
Wait, it has to be 5s and 3s?
5s and 3s.
Wait, so 54 can be divided. No, that's 9 and 6, not 5.
Let's think about what are the powers of 3. So 3 squared is 9, 3 cubed is 27, 5 squared is 25, 5 cubed is 125. Those are things that you need to be playing with in your head, right? So how can we get there?
Okay, I just finished writing down the first one. Now I will start. 5.4 into 5 is 3. 27 times 2 is 50.
No, why can't it be 54? It's going to be 44.
27 times 2 is 54.
It is 54.
Yeah, but where's the 5 coming from?
And where does the point come into play? What can we add to this?
It's divided by 10.
Divided by 10. Oh, look, that's getting a little bit happier. How could we play in that playground?
25 divided by 5, or 27 divided by 5.
Equals 5.4. 27 can turn into a 3, right? 3 cubed. So log of 3 cubed over 5. Now we're cooking, right? Because we can do 3 times the log of 3 minus log of 5. Aren't those fun problems?
They are. I do like these.
This is the same concepts we saw in Algebra 2, but these are a different way of getting to it.
These are real head scratchers.
Yeah, they're nice little puzzly problems. Fun. Let's do some more.
I told you by noon it was coming.
So these problems, the ones like I'm about to write, it's very important to understand that if you write the problem, write the answer, you will get 0 credit. 0. Because you can take these problems that we're about to do, these couple of problems, and just shove in your calculator, push enter, and it will give you an answer. I am not wanting to know whether you can do that. I'm wanting to know whether you can use properties of logarithms to get the answer.
Are we on the next unit?
We're not remotely on the next unit.
I mean the next lesson?
We're not on that either.
I just didn't know if I needed to relabel my
The instructions simply say evaluate. Log base 6 of the cube root of 36.
So could we put 1/3 at the front of the log?
So yes, we could convert this into the log base 6 of 36 to the 1/3. But before we pull it out to the front, I bet we can do something else.
So you do 6 squared.
We could do 6 squared.
Oh, and so you give 6 to the 2/3?
Log base 6 of 6 to the 2/3. 2/3 times the log base 6 of 6. What is the log base 6 of 6?
It's 2/3 because
One.
they cancel out.
1, yeah.
2/3.
It's 2/3.
Reese's skip just faster.
I didn't.
It turns into 1 because it's 1 2/3.
In order to get full credit, just for clarity for you lazy bums, in order to get full credit, the only line that you would not be able to write on this problem and get full credit is this one.
We don't have to write that one.
That one you could probably go straight from here to here, and I would give you all the points.
So we couldn't go straight from log base 6
No.
root of 36 to log 6 to the power of 2.
No.
We couldn't skip that one.
No. You got to show where the things come from. Let's do another one like this one. This one's even easier, to be honest, even though it looks scarier. Natural log of e to the 9th plus 4 times the natural log of e cubed. Now, to be clear, I know that you could probably solve this one in your head without a calculator and get all the way to the answer.
Yes.
Like, you probably could do this one in your head and end up with, what is it, 21?
Do we multiply
Right.
4 and 3?
But you need to show more than that, right?
Do
Yes.
we multiply? Okay.
Yes.
Which one? Multiply or add?
Multiply. I didn't hear you say add. So 9 times the natural log of e plus 12 times the natural log of e equals 9 plus 12, which equals 21.
Okay, that's not hard.
That's not hard at all. Not even a little bit hard. The instructions on this problem say expand. We're only going to do one example of this. The book gives a couple. It also gives some guided practice. If you want to see more, you can see more. You can go back to Bart Simpson and see more butts. Okay.
Bart Simpson, that's my favorite show.
Bart Simpson is your favorite show? There's no such show as Bart Simpson.
And Bart Simpson's is mine.
I don't think his name is Simpsons.
Bart Simpson's? Yes, it is. No, it's Bart.
The Simpsons is your favorite show? That feels slightly depressing. So the instructions say expand. So what should we do?
Expand.
Yeah, how?
So should we do ln 3y plus 2?
What is that called? Natural log.
Minus ln 4, 3, the y to the cube root,
What am I writing?
minus. I prefer to say ln, it's just easier.
No, natural one. It's superior.
What else?
You do,
Wait, if
y
we're
to
expand-
the,
isn't that as expanded as we can get?
Definitely not.
no,
So then what else are we expanding?
could do, y to the, I mean, this is not necessarily the next step we could do, but the difference that we could do is do y to the 1/3.
Oh, so doing that would make it more. Oh, okay.
The goal is to make the problem.
I can do one more thing.
Can we separate the 3y's into 2?
I can do what? No, we can't because no, there's no property that
Oh, because
there's
you
no
added-
yeah, there's no like sum property.
Pulling the 1/3 to the front?
Oh, and I actually made a mistake. I thought about what I was writing, but then I forgot as I was listening to you talk. There's a mistake right now on the board. What is it? Where is it?
Shouldn't it be in parentheses?
It should be. because it's minus all of this. That's exactly right. There's two things I can do. Two.
We can probably expand the 1/3.
We can like put it in the front, right? What can I also?
Make it any bigger?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's just more. It's just more It's just more spread out. Natural log of 3y plus 2 minus the natural log of 4 minus 1/3 natural log of y. No parentheses. I distributed the negative.
Oh.
It wasn't that exciting, but I hear you.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
The instructions on this one say condense.
Condensed milk.
No.
Makes good desserts.
It really does.
That's true.
Desserts are like condensed milk.
You're like condensed milk. Wow. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I'm sweet. Where am I sad? Wouldn't you look?
All right. The instructions say condense. So what should we do?
Write the equation on our notebook.
We should like put the 5 as an exponent and the 3 as an exponent.
Yep, agreed.
And then we should like.
I don't agree.
You don't agree?
Nah, I don't agree.
What do you not agree about?
I don't agree with that. I don't agree if that's what we should do first.
Should we rearrange them first?
We should.
Okay.
We
I
should
didn't
totally
understand
rearrange.
if that was -5 if you were writing it as that or instead of 1/5. That's not how that works.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
So you could go that route and add it, but then it's going to come to the bottom at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, I mean that, and I also don't mean that, and that's that would totally be another way you could solve this problem because we could do the multiplication first, or we could do the exponent first and then multiplication, and then we could get rid of the negative exponent. So and you'll get the same answer, right? So yeah, you could do it that way. So 3, actually, let's do this. The log base 2 of 6x cubed minus the log base 2 of x plus 1 to the 5th. Looks great.
Is that as condensed as
It
it
is
is?
not.
It is definitely not. There's a minus in the middle. That don't make no sense, bruh.
I like my.
I can tell that on your test there's going to be a lot of finish.
Oh yeah, there will be. There always is, Sean. You know this. I think there's like 4 of those on my test corrections that I have
There's
to
2
fix.
on mine that said finish. And that's
And
because
then Malcolm had 0 that said finish.
Malcolm got a 99.
Yeah, 99.
On 2 of my problems it said finish.
Easy peasy.
I forgot to put the domain on mine. I don't know why. I just like forgot to put it.
We get the range.
Change of base formula. Now, I know that your fancy schmancy graphing calculator actually allows you to do log base 28 of 34. What?
Wouldn't the cubed apply to the 6 too? Because you put
Yeah, so you could write 216x cubed would probably be the better answer. Yes. I did put it in parentheses, I think, but you could also cube the 6, which would be the better solution. You're right. Change of base. So I know, as I was saying, I know that your fancy schmancy graphing calculator allows you to punch in log base 23 of 34. However, most calculators don't. There's a nice way to get around that because all scientific calculators have log, common log, and natural log. So we can use change of base formula. Change of base formula says that if we have the log base b of a, that is the same as the log.
Is it still 3, 3?
Yes. I will tell you when we move to the next lesson because I will write homework up here for the log of a over the log of b, which also equals the natural log of a over the natural log of B, whatever. It actually can be any base, but those are the two buttons on your calculator, right?
I remember last year whenever you taught us this, and I was like,
So if you have a problem like guided practice 5A at the bottom of page 183, you would write it like this or this, and then you would punch that in your calculator or this in your calculator, whatever's faster, then you would write the answer and you'd circle it and move on with life. Make sense? Yes? Good. Homework 1.
All right. And it's not a hashtag. It is an H.
Page 185. Numbers 2 through
57.
58.
67.
Whoa, I was so close.
Evens.
You should have said 57.
Why did I say 57?
Because I just said a number.
All right.
First number that came to my mind was 57.
Next lesson 3, 4.
I'm too used to hearing sevens everywhere. No way.
It's like a curse.
The instructions for all of these are solve.
Wait, what's the name of the lesson? 3?
If you just turn the page, you'll know.
Not that page.
Go the other way. Oh my goodness. All right. So we're going to do a few examples, give you some more homework, then I'm going to tell you about some buttons on your calculator, give you some more homework, then I'm going to kick you out. Now solve 16 to the x plus 3 equals 4 to the 4x plus 7. Now, what we are using is we're using these properties. We're using the property that says that if I have x to the a and that equals x to the b, if the bases match, then these exponents have got to match, right? This is vaguely obvious. It's probably a postulate, right? Easy peasy. If I have logs that have the same base and the arguments are different, then the arguments have got to equal the same thing. Great. So, problem, flag on the play, 16 is not 4. How can I turn 16 into 4?
Square root.
I could square root it. How could I turn
You can square 4, not square.
I don't understand.
4
4 squared.
squared
That's what I want.
is now 4,
Why
right?
is it a 4x though instead of a 2? Wouldn't you be multiplying everything times 2?
This is the you're trying to think strange thoughts here.
I'm trying to figure out where the 4 and the 7 came.
So would it be?
They came from the problem.
So would you multiply?
This is the problem. We're solving for x.
Exit.
Okay.
I thought that was like a postulate.
No.
Something like that.
This is the thing. Okay. So 4 squared x plus 3 equals 4 to the 4x plus 7. Bases match. I can set the exponents equal. So now I've got 2x plus 6 equals 4x plus 7. We can subtract 4x from both sides and get negative 2x. Subtract 6 from both sides and get 1. X equals negative 1/2. Easy peasy, right? What are you saying over here, sir? Great Well, thank you, Aaron. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate your kindness. I don't know if I agree with you. I don't know if I'm a great teacher, but I try. Let's do another one.
Exclamation mark and everything. So happy about it.
So happy. So great.
That Aaron just
2/3
really like Sean.
to the x minus 5 equals 9/4 to the 3x over 4. We need the bases to match. They currently do not. 2/3 is not 9/4. That doesn't match.
How do we?
We can make them both 12s
How do we?
on the bottom.
Or we could like.
So let's finish the thought that you're going because your question is good. How do we flip over a fraction?
Negative.
We raise it to a negative. True enough. So we could turn this into 2/3 to the negative 2.
So
That so sounded more confused than I would expect. Where's your so? What is happening?
Could we not write it the same as the exponent having the parentheses around 3x? Wait, what? I was looking at the wrong one, never mind. Wait,
This should be a 3.
oh, you flipped that one. Okay, that's why I was lost.
Okay, I don't know where you were lost, but I'm glad you're found again.
I thought we were flipping the first one, but we flipped.
No, that don't make no sense. We're not turning 2/3 into this. We're turning 9/4 into this.
That's why I was lost.
Good. I'm glad you're found.
Would it
X
be-
minus 5 equals negative 3x over 2, right? Negative 2 times 3x over 4.
Wait,
Where'd the two come from?
Negative 2 times 3/4 is 3
So
halves.
he multiplied it, except they just canceled out. He skipped steps.
Because middle school math, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Except we're not.
You should solve G advanced. I don't know what a G advanced is, so.
He likes getting mad at me in middle school for skipping steps.
And now he's expecting you to.
So if you would have skipped less steps in middle school, you would be able to skip more steps well now. This is the true statement. We talk about this all the time. If you will just trust the process like a little, it will work better for thee.
He knows I will never trust him.
5x over 2 equals 5. Does that sound accurate?
Times 2 on the left side, on the right side.
Does not sound accurate.
Divide by 5 and x equals 2.
It does sound accurate, never mind.
Because I was math.
Oh, ye of little faith.
No, because I was thinking negatives, except flip the sides.
X equals 2.
Another step that I didn't
Oh
realize.
shoot, he skipped another step.
No, I didn't.
You skipped the flipping the sides of the.
I didn't. What are you talking about?
You know how I would have done it here?
I was.
I
confused.
added 3 halves x to both sides and added 5 to both sides.
That's where I was confused.
That's what I did.
If
my
you
head.
switched the sides without.
I know, I blew it up. It's crazy.
In my head, I just went.
X equals 2.
Times 2, and then divided by 5, divided by 5.
That's
Because I
literally
gotta
what
But you can't do that because of the minus, right? You can't just times 2 over
No.
there. Like,
He, instead of multiplying times 2 kids.
Yeah, I
He
just,
did it in
on
two
the
separate
last part,
steps.
yeah, I just did it.
oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine. You are a great teacher. Well, thank you as well.
Who said that?
I'm gonna butcher your name, but I'll give it a shot. Aradaya would be, my Hick accent is the best I've got for you. That's probably butchered. I apologize. I tried, and I appreciate your kindness.
Malcolm is very interested in this.
All right. Well, he's trying to be the moderator, which is very kind, because if somebody starts cussing us out, then he can block them. Okay. Let's do another one.
Without saying anything.
Let's do another one. Let's do these. Yeah, they're pretty easy. Okay. So, negative 3
Negative 3
times the natural log of x
times the natural law.
equals negative 24.
That's longest.
Okay, what should we do?
We should murder someone.
I think we should divide by negative 3. What do y'all think? That seems reasonable,
Makes sense to me.
right? We divide by negative 3.
Natural log of x equals 4.
How do we create?
Wait, no, not 4, 8.
I use
8. Now,
I did it as 12.
we're going to use a real simple tool, right? We've learned one tool, and that's getting the bases to match if we've got exponents, right? No big deal. So another tool is to convert forms. We're in logarithmic form. We can convert to exponential form and turn this into x equals e to the 8th.
okay, that's where.
Oh.
And if the instructions don't say round your answer to the nearest hundredth or if necessary, then you'd circle that and move on. But the instructions do say round to the nearest hundredth. So we do want to shove that into our calculator. We get x is approximately equal to,
2,980.96.
wow, that was awfully cultish. 2,981.
29.6. Good. We're cold now. We graduated
Great.
from that class to cold status.
If the one is a zero.
It's a very easy transition.
Okay, let's do a neuther one.
A new third.
Wait, is the answer key different? Because in mine, one is a zero. What grade
The answer key says 2,981, so it forgot their hundredths.
What grade do you teach, sir, by the way?
So this is pre-calculus, high school. I teach everything from 8th grade algebra 1 all the way through sometimes seniors in pre-cal, juniors or seniors in pre-cal. That is currently what I teach. I never have had enough students that are interested in taking a high school calculus class to teach that, but I could, and it would be fun, but I don't currently teach that. Minus 3 times the log of 5x equals 16.
I was literally just holding my calculator.
The other day I was doing a math homework at my desk. My mom.
All right, so what should we do?
Add 4. Or
Subtract 4, sounds great. Subtract 4 from both sides, we end up with negative 3 times the log of 5x equals 12. Then we could divide by negative 3, right?
Yeah.
Right. So we end up with the log of 5x equals negative 4. Then what could we do?
Switch forms. Yeah.
Switch forms. So 10 to the negative 4 equals 5x.
Oh, yeah, because that is 10 to the negative 4.
Yeah, 10 to the negative 4. We go, psh, 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 psh,
It's negative.
right?
It's negative.
1e minus 0.4.
Wow, that's so helpful.
I know. But actually, it is the correct answer. It's just inside of magnification.
Basically.
Or something along those lines. Not
Right?
but
Now what?
It's
divide by 5.
Divide by 5. So x equals
1,000. Wait, how would you pronounce that? 1,500?
2 10,000ths.
2e to the negative
They're saying
minus
2
0.4.
Wouldn't that
You're
be
dividing it backwards.
1,500?
You're dividing it. You're dividing this by this in your head.
2e minus 0.4.
It's this. You divide this by this.
Yeah, like
Over 5. That over 5.
1 over 5,000.
That's what I'm getting too.
Is that what my
0.
Oh, 1. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, converting it back to a fraction. Yes. Yeah. Yes. And that would be correct on this problem. Which is the same as that number.
You were saying 2 10,000, not as a fraction, but as a decimal.
Yeah, 2 10,000ths, which is the same as 1 5,000. Yes. What you're saying is totally accurate. It totally works. Isn't that lovely? Let's do another one. Another one that also says solve.
Enter it and then graph.
We still might squeeze out what we're looking for. We'll see. Because the last lesson, 3-5, will take a very short amount of time to teach. Because my instruction is going to be, look up how to shove it in the calculator. So, but we'll get there in a minute. We're not there yet. We're continuing to solve. We're doing another example. Let's do this one.
This one.
The log base 6 of 2x equals the log base 6 of x squared minus x plus 2. So, it's not actually, it's just scarier than it looks. It's actually less scary than it looks, is what I'm trying to say. You follow me? What can we do?
We can 2x equal to.
We can remove the log base.
Yeah, because the bases match.
This sounds crazy.
So 2x equals x squared minus x plus 2.
Should we factor?
Once we move the 2x over, yeah, we should absolutely factor. So we've got 0 equals x squared minus 3x plus 2, which would factor into x and 2 and 1 and minus. So the answers are x equals 2 and 1.
Yay!
You would want to check that and make sure they work, but for the sake of time, they do.
When we started this problem, I was like, I'm about to say something crazy.
About to say something. Can we just kill it? Yes, you can.
It's my favorite part of math. You know, we just
Yes, you can.
Kill the log.
Let's do another one that's even easier, but looks even uglier.
Kills the log.
Did we get a new comment, or am I counting wrong?
You did. Can you solve this question?
What does it say?
What is the question?
What question?
That's a good question.
I cannot solve this question if you don't ask the question. Okay,
Can you
equals.
solve this question? There's nothing else.
Well,
Yep, he is not lying. That is all.
that is a failure of a questioning, I suppose, for now.
Asking you for the question that was on the board, and then you solve
Or maybe, is the question of the life, the universe, and everything, which in that case, the answer is 42.
Yeah.
What should we do? What should we do?
Kill the log.
Kill the logs.
Nah, I can't do that yet.
Oh, there's too
Okay,
many.
we gotta multiply the x and the 4.
Yeah, we gotta smoosh these together
Then we
first.
can kill the log.
Now we can kill the
Kill the
log.
log.
Murder.
X plus 3 equals 4x.
True enough.
Then we
3x equals 3 and x equals 1.
Yay! Ooh, it looks so beautiful.
Easy money.
Holy crap.
Easy money. Let's do another.
I like these. These are fun. I just like murdering logs.
So we have to show all our work on these because we could just slap them in the calculator.
And get this.
Well, you can't really slap it in the calculator unless your calculator has a CAS, because there's an equals in there.
Does that one?
I thought mine did, but I'm not seeing.
I don't even know what that means, so mine probably doesn't.
Cast?
Does mine have one? Whatever the heck that is. Yes.
Oh no, that's color.
Let's do one of these. E
E
to
to the
the 2 plus 5w
what? Why am I using W?
equals 12.
I don't like W's. I like X's.
Whoa.
Malcolm, were you not being responsible and being a good moderator?
On a morning what? Oh, I can't solve that right now because I've got to teach about this stuff. Probably could, but not right now. Okay. What could we do?
Could we? Oh wait, hold on. Well, I heard what you mean. What's the word? Yes. Let's
Break that thing right here.
Could we not just?
Okay, what are we doing?
What am I trying to say?
I don't know. What are you trying to say? What could we do?
I don't know.
Let's
Words
find
are
the natural log of it.
Yes.
Natural log of 2 plus 5w equals 12.
Thank you.
Is that what you're saying to do?
Yes.
Wait, isn't it 12 equals natural log?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Community property.
Actually, that's the symmetric property, but
Same thing.
definitely not the same thing.
Definitely not the same thing.
Similar thing.
Not really.
Okay, so how we doing?
Natural.
Not very good.
I don't know.
No, that didn't really help very much.
No.
You know why? It's because there's a tool that you're forgetting from last year. Let's not do that because that didn't really help. We still got all this mess.
I don't like mess.
We can take the log of both sides.
Ah.
And if we're real smart, we can look at that E and go, the natural log of both sides.
What's the natural log of 12?
I don't know, some ugly decimal. We'll get there in a minute. This exponent's going to come to the front, right? So we've got 2 plus 5w times the natural log of E, which is what?
Oh,
One.
this is one.
1
Oh wait.
equals the natural log of 12.
Natural log of 12.
We can subtract 2 from both sides and get 5w equals the natural log of 12 minus 2. If you're having trouble with clarity, you can make sure that this is in parentheses. Okay. We can divide by 5. And if the answer said leave your answer in exact form or exact terms, then you would circle this and move on with your life. But if it said round to the nearest hundredth, you'd shove that in your calculator, push enter, and get something else.
2.48.
What if it said
It might say that. It could say that. Which one is 2.48? The whole thing?
2.48 is what he said. 2?
The whole thing or just the natural log of 12?
Landon, which one is it?
What?
What did you punch in your calculator?
Oh, 2.48.
I
did natural log of 12.
Great. Do minus 2 and then divide that by 5.
0.096. No, 0.1. Yeah.
Great. Grand. Glorious.
Is he gonna say go home or is he gonna say more?
0.0. Are there any other tool belt items that we need? I know how much time we have.
No. It's not agreement because you round the nearest hundred. So you round up.
We should do that one. Then I'm going to give you a couple homework sets and we're going to leave.
Homework that we're gonna leave. Leave.
Leaf? Who's the leaf?
Y'all are being dumb.
It is. I'm gonna take
Time for you to get a watch.
I love that.
It's 12:28.
As he looks at his phone.
Go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're going to use U substitution to solve this problem. We're going to say let
Oh no.
U equal e to the x. So that would turn this into u squared plus 2u minus 8. What can we do with that?
Just regular. Well, we can factor it.
We could factor it. Well, we could factor it. True enough. Easy peasy. U and u. 4 and 2, minus and plus. So u equals negative 4 and u equals 2. What do we need to do with this mess now?
E to the x equals negative 4 and e to the x equals negative.
E to the x equals negative 4 and e to the x equals 2. What do we do with these messes?
Because, wait, we gotta hit it with the natural log.
We gotta hit it with that natural.
Natural log
Of negative 4.
of negative 4 equals x. So x equals the natural log of negative 4 and natural log of 2. You'd shove things in your calculator. You'd get answer.
In the case.
And you would do it. Now, before I do that, punch natural log of negative 4 and keep your mouth shut after you do it. You could actually think about the graph and you could probably figure out what's going to happen if you thought for half a second. But
What?
it doesn't exist there.
Nope, it says non-real error.
Yeah. Doesn't exist there.
It's fake.
Wait, how do we know that?
Because you can't take a natural log of think about the graph. There's an asymptote there. It's only over here.
And then 2
Yeah.
is 0.
Yeah, it's whatever the heck it is. I don't care. Homework, page 196.
Oh no, I forgot to write it down.
Numbers 2 through 48. This is your real kind of welcome to pre-cal moment, because you're also going to do page
Oh, no. I gotta get back over that. I thought we were done.
207, numbers 2 through 12 evens. Yes, you'll have to look at the book. Yes, you will have to do stuff. Yes, you will have to figure out how to put it into your specific calculator. Goodbye.
Are we changing the basic log? Is that what we're doing?
No, you're doing regression.
Going into regression.
Yeah.
They're in regression.
There is a regression.
Recession?
No, not depression.
That's soon. That's not now yet.
We're having regression.
Okay.
Recession will happen soon.
We are depressed.
We are in depression.
We are.
No, that's just those teenagers.
You are in
Mr.
If we have another recession in the near future, it will be because of AI, and more specifically because of technology companies that are involved in AI, not because of the AI itself.
Okay, I was about to say.
Because there's a
AI
because there's a chip bubble happening right now.